What is going on, guys, and welcome to another No BS review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Rgb Vulcan II Mini, a brand new mini keyboard that has a lot to offer, and it comes at a very small size of 65 less than your typical keyboard. Now, hence this being a No BS review, I'm actually going to give you the score that the keyboard got before I tell you guys all the details that you guys are definitely not going to want to miss out, because boy does this keyboard have a lot to offer. This got a 90 out of 100 in our review. If you want to find out how we got to that conclusion and why this keyboard might be one of the best keyboards to pick up for this holiday for you or your family, and if you guys want to pick it up and maybe save yourself a couple bucks, make sure you guys check our Amazon link down below to go ahead and purchase the Vulcan II Mini. Now, before I show you guys the keyboard in more detail, I want to show you guys magic. This is the fastest unboxing you'll ever see on the internet. Boom! Yes, guys, we have the Vulcan Mini. It is here right in front of us, and as you guys see, it is extremely small. I want to give you guys a little bit of comparison so you guys can get an idea on how small this is. So let me pull up a keyboard here. Let me put it to the corner right here so you guys can get an idea. And you guys notice, look at all the real estate I have on this keyboard. So it pretty much goes halfway to what a typical keyboard is. It's very small. This keyboard is 65% less than your typical keyboard. And the thing we love about this keyboard is the aesthetics. As you guys know, we have rounded edges right here. We also have on the back, and we take a look at the back right here, you're going to notice that we have a nice rubber padding here. So it makes the keyboard not go anywhere. So wherever where you take it to a table, you take it to Starbucks, wherever you may take it, you're going to be having a good time because it's not going to be moving around. We have the dual one, so you could go super small, like super light, or you could go on super heavy, depending on how you want to do. So we're going to kick this all the way up here. And then I'm going to show you guys exactly what we mean here. Another thing I enjoyed about the design of this keyboard is not just only the rounded edges, but aesthetically, it does have a concave area right here. As you guys notice, it does make the keyboard look more aesthetically pleasing. And one thing you're going to want to notice is this, how lifted these are from the actual keyboard. The reason why I want you to notice this is because this not only makes it easy for cleaning, plus it gives us a nice aesthetic look when it comes to the RGB lighting. And the RGB lighting here is pretty solid, which we'll talk a little bit more here. So now that we talked about the aesthetics of the keyboard, let's go ahead and talk about the functionality of the keyboard. And boy, does this keyboard, it may look small, it may look like it's missing some features, but guys, I am telling you right now, this keyboard has a ton of features due to a new feature that is included in this keyboard called the Easy Switch. Basically what this does, guys, based on the software, it allows you to map any sort of keys that you want by pressing down on the shift key and being able to use any of the keys that you program to it to do macros or to do any sort of shortcuts with that press of the key. So even though you don't have macros on the side with your, with your standard B keyboards or your other mini keyboards, you're still able to have macros in here just by holding down shift and combining a keystroke that you want to press within the keyboard. So that's pretty cool because it allows you to maintain the small factor, but still have a lot of function built into them. Now, in addition to that, what makes this even better, it also comes with the first dual LED smart switch. What does that exactly mean? It means that visually you'll be able to be aware of the different functions that you're doing within the keyboard based on the way the RGB lights. And you're able to control that, guys, within the software, but you'll notice right here, if I press the FN key, you're going to notice that that's going to change the lighting in here. So that means that it's telling me that there has function keys. So if I had any function keys mapped in here, then I would be able to notice that. As you guys see, it goes back to kind of the RGB glow. But if I press the function keys, you're going to notice how it changed color because it's letting me know that I'm pressing the function key. Now, when I press a key, it's also going to respond to the different color, letting me know that visually that is a different stroke that I'm actually pressing for that particular keyboard. Now, I know that when it comes to gaming keyboards or mini keyboards, one of the biggest things, of course, that you want to know is what type of switches this keyboard has. This is running on the Titan II optimal switches, and I got to tell you guys, if you are looking for a keyboard for competitive play that's going to give you the edge on the competition, it's definitely going to be this keyboard because it is ridiculously fast. It is by far faster than the majority of the mini keyboards that are out there, and also the larger keyboards, due to the fact that this has a very fast response time, even faster than other typical mini keyboards. So this, guys, will give you an edge when it comes to playing first-person shooters, MMOs, because the response time of that keystroke is going to be very well enhanced. Now, also speaking about the switches, guys, not only are they fast, but they are extremely durable. It's going to offer you 100 million key presses in its life cycle without any of the letters being erased. Plus, one thing we love, and I definitely got to give props to Rockcat, is the fact that they allow you to switch any of these keys with any third-party keycaps. So if you want to customize this in any way you want, you'll be able to do that with having the option of putting any of the keycaps, and they will work with this keyboard. And definitely that is a very good option, and definitely kudos to them for not kind of just tying you down to a specific key. Of course, we cannot dismiss one of the biggest facts when it comes to keyboards. Of course, it's RGB lighting, guys, and you're definitely able to change these to whatever color you want. So you're able to go, you could have the rainbow effect, wave effect. You can have a specific color that you want to have for your keyboard or for your, your mouse to match that or to match the in-game. So this will be able to be enhanced via the software, which we'll take a look in a little bit. But being able to customize it to whatever form you want is extremely awesome. Now, there are two options of this keyboard. You have this black option, and you also have the white version as well. I wish they would have sent us the white version. So if you're watching this video, Rollcat, send us the white version. We would definitely want to get the white version to match the Rollcat mouse as well. But I like the fact that you're giving multiple options to actually be able to use this keyboard. The reason this scored such a high score is because it is extremely lightweight, so very lightweight, very compact, one of the smallest keyboards we've seen. In addition to that, the response time when you're playing multiplayer games or you're playing first-person shooter games, we definitely love. Not only is the keyboard very functional for anybody that's a gamer, but it's also functional for anybody that plays and also does work at home, because the key response is really, really fast. And in addition to that, guys, it is not that loud. So let me go ahead and show you guys. I'm going to be quiet for a little bit and show you guys exactly how loud this is. You may notice not only is it a very fast response on the keyboard, but it is very quiet, not extremely loud. I've heard really loud ones. This is actually pretty good when it comes to the audio or when it comes to, typing on the keyboard. In addition to that, guys, the extensive amount of RGB lighting that you can implement is extremely extensive. There's a ton of functionalities that you're able to use within the keyboard itself, especially with the ability of it being small and you being able to apply these functionalities via the easy shift. So letting you have a ton of macros for the keyboard without them without having macros on the side of the keyboard or anywhere in the keyboard. You could definitely use that with the easy shift. You just hold down shift and press the macro you want to map it to. So I love the fact that they included that. It takes a little bit getting used to, but once you have it down, it is extremely smooth. Now, the thing that I love as well is that they weren't greedy. They didn't have you only buy their capsules. They actually gave you the ability of being able to use third-party capsules, allowing you to fully customize it to the way you want, whether you want the white version or the black version. Now, this keyboard is $149. It definitely has a really good price point, and I'm pretty sure you might be able to get this at a little bit lower price. If you click the link down below, it's going to lead you to Amazon. I believe they're going to be up on sale very soon, so you're definitely going to want to check out that link before anything else to make sure you guys pick that one up. Now, the reason this didn't get a 10 out of 10, it is because we really wish that when it comes to mini keyboards, I always feel like they should be wireless. I think wired is very awesome, but the main thing you want to have a mini keyboard is you're going to want it to be practical, especially when you're on the go. You definitely don't want to be dealing with a cable unless you want to charge it or unless you want to have the cable. So I think a wireless option for this keyboard would have been amazing, even though it would have been priced at $200 or $180. It still would have made the keyboard almost get a 10 out of 10 because the keyboard is solid in every aspect. I wish I would have had the wireless option as well. Now, another thing that we kind of knocked it a little bit down was the fact that the easy shift functionality takes some getting used to, and some people might not just be able to get used to it at all because, some people just don't want to learn new things. If you like to learn new things and want to have things at a smaller form factor, but still have a lot of ability to be able to use it with multiple options, this is definitely the keyboard for you. And if you don't want to relearn something, it might be something that will throw you off just a little bit. The software is extremely amazing. You're able to do a ton of stuff with the keyboard, even change the sounds of a keystroke, which is awesome. So we really love the software as well. I would definitely recommend this keyboard to anybody that's looking to upgrade, anybody that's looking to get a better keyboard or to give a keyboard for Christmas or for the holidays. This is definitely a keyboard you want to pick up. This once again got a 90 out of 100 in our No BS review. If you're looking for a keyboard to upgrade, I highly recommend you pick up the Vulcan II Mini. And if you guys want to see more of our reviews here on the channel, we have more reviews on mouses, headsets, so you're definitely going to want to check those out. Those videos are probably popping up right now on the screen. If you enjoy what we're doing here on the channel, don't forget to subscribe, turn on all your notifications so you guys won't miss when our videos go live. If you want to go the extra mile, do consider becoming part of our membership group by hitting that join button down below. It does help us out make better videos and also review more products for you guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.